Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In the last episode, Evelyn received some very disappointing news from Irving. It seems she is still not being allowed to leave the tower. He's broken his promise to her once again, and we escorted the Grey Warden Duncan to his quarters. Now, as we can see, Jowan is standing very creepily in the corridor. We'd better go see what he wants.
I'm glad I caught up to you. Are you done talking with Irving?
Hello again, Jowan. I think I am for now. Were you following me, going through another personal crisis? And not number 4. Evelyn would not be so cold to her remaining friend. And there's no evidence that he was following us. I think I am, for now.
I need to talk to you. Do you remember what we discussed this morning?
Of course I do. Why are you whispering? It looks very suspicious. Can this wait? Oh, all right, spit it out. Why are you whispering? It looks very suspicious.
Shh! I just want to make sure we're not overheard. We should go somewhere else. I don't feel safe talking here.
You're starting to worry me, Jowan. You'd better not be wasting my time. You seem a little on edge. Yeah, Evelyn would be very worried by all of this. You're starting to worry me, Jowan.
I've been troubled. I'll explain. Come with me, please.
At least he's saying that he'll explain. That's a good sign.
We should be safe here.
All right, what's going on? In the chapel, the Templars' favourite haunt, you realise there's a priest standing right here. All this skulking about is rather excessive. Yeah, I think Evelyn would just kind of be looking at the priest, looking back at Jowan like, what? You realise there's a priest standing right here?
Not a priest. I am merely an initiate.
Who are you? Wait, I've seen you before. There's something strange going on here. Jowan, what's going on? Yeah, we spoke to this lady earlier today. Wait, I've seen you before.
I often attend to my duties in this chapel. Perhaps that is why I seem familiar.
A few months ago, I told you that I met a girl. This is Lily.
An initiate? That's forbidden. I was beginning to doubt her existence. This fat cow is your lover? My condolences, Lily. Absolutely not. I think Evelyn would be very happy that Jowan has fallen in love with someone, but I think she'd still be quite nervous. This is not exactly an illegal thing, but as it says, you know, initiates shouldn't be engaging in romantic relationships, and mages shouldn't be engaging in romantic relationships with the members of the Chantry. An initiate? That's forbidden.
So you can see why we wish to keep it a secret.
Lily's been given to the Chantry. She's not allowed to have relations with men. If anyone finds out, we'll both be in trouble.
Did you bring me here just to talk about your affair? You can trust me. I won't tell anyone. You should rethink this relationship. Love will conquer all, and you'll only have yourself to blame. Ooh, not number 1. Not number 3 and not number 5. It's between 2 and 4. Because I think Evelyn, as much as she is worried for Jowan, like, you're in a relationship with an initiate, what are you thinking? She's still very happy for him, and I also think she's kind of relieved. Oh, that's why he's been so secretive. He's not a blood mage. He's just getting it on with a Chantry lady. Oh, this is such a relief. I think I'm gonna go for number 2, but here's the thing. Evelyn can't really lie. She's a very bad liar. So she does mean this. She won't tell anyone. As long as no one asks her, in which case she'll try to lie and then immediately just, oh no, he's in love with a girl called Lily and I don't, she's just that way inclined. It's like how she probably told Irving prior to the harrowing, oh, I won't tell anyone about the harrowing, as soon as Jowan asks, oh yeah, this happened. You can trust me. I won't tell anyone.
Thank you. I knew you'd stand by me.
I think a good way to put it is that Evelyn is without guile. She's quite guileless. She fully means what she says to Jowan. She will not tell anyone. But if Irving cornered her and said, listen, I know that Jowan is in a relationship with an initiate, do you deny it? She wouldn't be able to lie. So what is all this about? You can't have brought me here to chat about love. Great, get married, have some kids, can I go now? I'm truly happy for you both. She is. She is deep down. She's worried for them, but she's happy at the same time. I'm truly happy for you both.
There is something else. Remember I said that I didn't think they wanted to give me my harrowing? I know why. They're going to make me tranquil. They'll take everything that I am from me. My dreams, hopes, fears, my love for Lily. All gone.
And what does this have to do with me? But if you can't feel, then you can't feel sad about it. That sounds terrible. It's better than dying. Oh. Not number one. Absolutely not number one, because this is her friend. I think Evelyn is maybe thinking, maybe I can go ask Irving about this. Maybe I can, one, see if this is real. Maybe I can try and persuade him to reconsider. That sounds terrible.
They'll extinguish my humanity. I'll just be a husk, breathing and existing, but not truly living.
How did you find out about this? Why would they do this to you? It's going to be all right. What are you going to do? Oh, 1 and 2 are very good questions. I think number 1 would be a lot more of interest to Evelyn. I think she's probably thinking, well, maybe he got the wrong end of the stick. Maybe he misunderstood. Are you certain about this? How did you find out about this?
I saw the document on Gregor's table. It authorized the right on Jowan, and Irving had signed it.
It's going to be all right. Why would they do this to you? What are you going to do? Yeah, as I said, Evelyn, she feels very betrayed by Irving. He hasn't kept his promise to her, but he's not unreasonable, and neither is Gregor. They wouldn't do this without provocation. And especially after the Redder incident, I think Evelyn is a lot more wary. So she's kind of like, have you done something? Is there something else you want to tell me? Why would they do this to you?
There's a rumor about me. People think I'm a blood mage. They think that making me a circle mage will endanger everyone.
And are they right about that? It's going to be all right. What are you going to do? Yeah, I think Evelyn doesn't believe that Jowan is a blood mage, but she needs to ask. And are they right about that?
Of course not. But it's not safe here for me anymore. I need to escape. I need to destroy my phylactery. Without it, they can't track me down. We need your help. Lily and I can't do this on our own.
Give us your word that you will help, and we will tell you what we intend.
You have my word, Lily. What do I get out of helping you? I need to think this over, but can't you just explain everything to someone? I can't be involved in this, sorry. Yeah, number 4. That's what Evelyn is thinking, just, if this has all been a huge misunderstanding, then Irving and Gregor will understand that. They've got to understand that. But can't you just explain everything to someone?
If we tell anyone, Lily will be punished. If you care about what happens to me, help us.
Then I give you my word.
Thank you. We will never forget this.
Tell me what you plan and make it quick. So what do you intend to do? This had better be a good plan. So what do you intend to do?
I can get us into the repository, but there is a problem. There are 2 locks on the phylactery chamber door. The first enchanter and knight commander each hold 1 key. But it is just a door. There is power enough in this place to destroy all of Ferelden. What's a door to mages?
Are you suggesting we break through it? What if it's a magical door? It can't be that easy. If this is a super special door in a tower that has enough power to destroy all of Ferelden, you'd assume they'd have something other than just a lock. What if it's a magical door?
We have no choice. We cannot get our hands on both keys. I once saw a rod of fire melt through a lock. You could get one from the stockroom, but Owain doesn't release such things to apprentices.
I will go to the stockroom and retrieve this rod. Let's not waste more time then. I know what I have to do. I will go to the stockroom and retrieve this rod.
We should stay here. 1 mage at the stockroom will attract less attention than a mage, an apprentice, and an initiate.
Good idea. So I have to do all the dirty work. Yes, you'd only slow me down. I'll be back soon. Good idea.
Good luck. Our prayers go with you.
Again, I think Evelyn has more questions.
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous.
I need to talk to you about something, Jowan.
Really? What?
Never mind, we can talk later. The rumour about you being a blood mage isn't true, is it? Are you sure they're going to make you tranquil? How did you meet Lily? Do you know where your family is? Number 2. That's the main thing. He never really gave an answer. And I think this is one of the few times, just based off her recent experiences, where she's like, no, I need to dig at this. I can't just trust him at face value. I do need to dig. The rumour about you being a blood mage isn't true, is it?
Of course not. I never use blood magic. I've been sneaking around to meet Lily in secret. Maybe others have seen me and assumed I must be doing something forbidden. I suppose we are, but they think it's blood magic, and it isn't.
I never saw a problem with blood magic myself. Then let's just tell them the truth. We need to talk to the first enchanter. It's between 2 or 3. That, Jowan telling her that, it's put her mind completely at ease. Of course Jowan wasn't a blood mage. He'd never do anything so reckless and foolish. It's just that he fell in love with the wrong girl. Oh, this is so much better than the alternative. As he said, telling the truth will get Lily in trouble. So yeah, I think she'd be thinking, let's go to the first enchanter. We need to talk to the first enchanter.
Maybe if it were just Irving, he'd spare me. But he has to keep the peace between the Circle and the Chantry. If he stirs up too much trouble, they might replace him. They could wipe out the entire Circle if they wanted. The Chantry abhors blood magic. That's why they're willing to pay attention to this stupid rumor.
Are you sure they're going to make you tranquil?
Lily wouldn't jest about something like this.
I saw it plain as day. There was no mistake. And Gregor believes he does the Maker's work, keeping the mages in check.
How did you meet Lily?
She was saying the chant of light in the chapel one night while I was walking past. I've heard that chant many times, but I never realized how beautiful the words were until then. I'll never forget that night.
Aww. Jowan, why didn't we ever? Because Evelyn is hella gay. No, thank you. And this guy's like a surrogate brother to Evelyn. He's the big brother that she never had. Like, no. They even look kind of alike. No, just no. And number 4 is a good question. Where are you going to go once you leave? Do you know where your family is?
No, and I don't care. Why?
I was just curious. I don't know where my family is either. I don't believe you've ever talked about your family. How could you not care? I don't believe you've ever talked about your family.
I don't really want to think about them. I came here a year or so before you did. I must have been 5 or 6 years old. Mother stopped talking to me after I showed signs of magical ability. She wouldn't even look at me. She'd mutter under her breath that I was a demon child and an abomination in the Maker's sight.
That's cruel. She must have been afraid of you. Well, you are somewhat demonic looking. That's cruel.
Mother could be cruel, especially if you got on her bad side, which was easy to do. She'd fight with my father, saying that she didn't want that thing, meaning me, in her house. Guess that's what drove him to leave me at the village chantry. I suppose it's just as well. It's the past.
So, I guess wherever he goes, they can't exactly hide out with his family. Let's move on to other things.
Are you ready to go?
I'm not ready yet. I'll be back. Now here's the question. Because if you want to, you can go and tell Irving about Jowan and Lily's plan. So, who would Evelyn trust more? Her dearest friend, her only remaining friend, who has just come clean and been honest with her about why he's been behaving suspiciously and kind of off in recent months rather, or the guy who has consistently broken promises to her and literally about 5 minutes ago broke her heart with the realization of he never had any intention of keeping that promise. To be blunt, if Evelyn hadn't confirmed that he wasn't going to let her outside, she would go to Irving. Not because she intends to betray Jowan, but because she's scared for him. He's coming up with this crazy plan about destroying his phylactery and breaking into the repository. That's insane, and it's all over a little misunderstanding. So she would be thinking, I'll just go to Irving and I'll set everything right. However, because Irving has proven that he can't be trusted, he's just gonna keep lying. What if Irving says that he'll help Jowan and then turns around and makes him tranquil, you know? Evelyn has so few friends in the tower. It pretty much is just Jowan left. And she wants to take care of him. She wants to make sure that he is safe. And if going to Irving risks his safety, then she won't risk it. The Tranquil. Although apprentices do not know the nature of the harrowing, all of them understand its consequences. They either pass and become full mages, or they are never seen again. Those who fear to undertake this rite of passage, or those who are deemed too weak or unstable, are given the rite of tranquility instead. The actual procedure, like the harrowing, is secret, but the results are just as well known. The rite severs connection to the Fade. The Tranquil, therefore, do not dream. This removes the greatest danger that threatens a weak or unprepared mage, the potential to attract demons across the Veil. But this is the least of Tranquility's effects, for the absence of dreams brings with it the end of all magical ability as well as all emotion. The Tranquil, ironically, resemble sleepwalkers, never entirely awake nor asleep. They are still part of our circle, however, and some might say they are the most critical part. They have incredible powers of concentration, for it is simply impossible to distract a Tranquil mage, and this makes them capable of becoming craftsmen of such skill that they rival even the adeptness of the dwarves. The Formari, the branch of the circle devoted to item enchantment, is made up exclusively of Tranquil, and is the source of all the wealth that sustains our towers. From On Tranquility and the Role of the Fade in Human Society by First Enchanter Josephus. Okay, yes, Evelyn is gonna hurry along to Owain. I don't think she's really thinking about the consequences of Jowan's plan. If she's being blunt, I think a part of her is thinking, what if I break out with him? And I don't think she's thinking that much farther ahead. I don't think Evelyn is much of a planner. She'll take the best of a situation, like she looks at the situation presented to her and will pick out what she deems to be the best outcome, but she's not one of those people who are like, okay, I'll do this, then he'll do that, then I'll do this in response. Like, she's not playing mental chess and she's 10 paces ahead.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
I need a rod of fire. I don't need anything. Is that how you greet everyone? What is the stockroom for? What can I buy here? Are you really a tranquil mage? Oh, just get straight to business. I need a rod of fire.
Rods of fire serve many purposes. Why do you wish to acquire this particular item?
I need the rod for my research into burning things. What can the rods be used for? Why do you need to know? As I said, Evelyn is a really bad liar, but luckily, the Tranquil are really bad at pointing out lies. I need the rod for my research into burning things.
Here is the form, Request for Rod of Fire. Have it signed and dated by a senior enchanter. I will release a rod to you once I have the signed form.
I will be back shortly. Why can't you give it to me now? Can't we take anything we need from the stockroom? If this guy says it's procedure, then she'll just trust him. I'll be back shortly.
Thank you.
And mentally she's just thinking, crap! What do I do with this? So, out of character, you can just give this to Sweeney and he'll assume that it's for some magical prank on the Templars and he'll sign the form no problem. However, Evelyn knows that Senior Enchanter Leora has been behaving rather oddly recently. So I think she's going to take a bit of a guess that maybe she needs some help.
Yes?
Who are you? Why aren't you letting anyone into the cavern stores? Can you sign this form for me? Nothing, just passing by. I think she's not going to jump in with the form. I think she's going to try and ease into the conversation by asking about the stores. Why aren't you letting anyone into the cavern stores?
There are just things in there that I would prefer to keep safe.
Are you stealing from the Circle stores? What things? Keep safe? Aren't the Circle stores meant to be used? Oh, I see then. Goodbye. Keep safe? Aren't the Circle stores meant to be used?
Yes, but I am in the midst of stock taking, checking inventory, and I can't let anyone in there in case they mess things up. Yes.
How long is that supposed to take then? So why are you out here and not in there? Oh, I see. Goodbye then. It looks like Leora is just as bad a liar as Evelyn. Unfortunately, much like the Tranquil, Evelyn can't see a lie when it's right in front of her face. How long is that supposed to take then?
Quite a while. Don't wait up.
You're hiding something in there. I'm telling Irving, so why are you out here and not in there? I'll just leave you to your work then. I don't think Evelyn... I don't think she'd be capable of coming to the conclusion of number one, but I think she is pretty logical. Like, you're stock taking, but you're not where the stock is. What? So why are you out here and not in there?
Because I am taking a break. I hate the musty smell of caves, and Look, I'll tell you the truth. Just keep it to yourself. There is an infestation of spiders in the caves. I don't know how they got in there, but it's probably my fault. I was promoted to senior enchanter less than a fortnight ago, and I don't want anyone to find out. They'll think I'm incompetent.
Do you need any help? Well, are you? If you sign this form, I'll deal with the spiders. Good luck with that, then. To be blunt, I think Evelyn would have kind of forgotten about the form, and she just, oh, do you need some help? Do you need any help?
I could use some, I'm sure. I've been too busy with my new duties. I haven't been able to deal with the spiders. If you cleared them out for me, I would owe you a favor. A big one.
Is that all? What about signing this form? All right, I'll do it. I'll think about it. What about signing this form?
You need a rod of fire. Interesting. Well, your proposal sounds fair. Clear out the storerooms and I will sign your form.
All right, I'll do it.
Wonderful. Here is the key. Oh, and be careful in there. I'd really like to keep the damage done to the Circle's property to a minimum.
Absolutely. Yeah, I just find this quest a lot more fun than going and talking to Sweeney. It's a bit of extra XP. Okie doke. Now then, come on, spiders. Where you at? I don't imagine Evelyn is scared of spiders, but I am.
Very well.
Ooh. Nice. Here, spider, spider, spider. Maybe they're all dead. Maybe we'll be lucky and they've all just died for some reason. Let's just go round. I'm pretty sure this is just a big circle. I didn't miss something. No, I don't like spiders. Get fisted. There we go. Don't suppose you dropped anything for me? No, boo. Oh god, and we're seeing all of the cobwebs on the walls. Lovely. Whoa! I heard you. Take it out. Good stuff. And I'll be having you.
Of course.
So many ugly hats in the tower, jeez.
Yes.
Oh god, I need to sneeze. Bless me. Excuse me, I hope I cut that out.
Dangerous.
Fist him. There we go.
Very well.
Ooh, a health poultice. Are you gonna let me? Apparently not. Ooh. I mean, they're not better than the lion's paws, but if you have crappy regular boots, then they'd certainly be better.
It will be done.
Okay, sorry about that. Got a phone call. Where were we? Anything? That's a dead end. Yes, it is, but if we go down here... Huh. I was certain a spider was going to spawn in, but hey, I'm not complaining. Less spiders is always good. Oh, Jesus. You prick. hate spiders. I hate spiders so much. They creep me out. It's the legs. It's the legs that get me. Oh. God, I feel a bit sick just looking at them. Jesus. No. You first, I think. Get out. There we go. You can bugger off. There we go.
Of course.
And what were you guarding? Lyrium potions, always useful. What? Why do they have bones? They shouldn't have bones. And yeah, there's... Just checking, there's nothing down there. And yeah, that appears to be it. We've cleared them all out. Let's go give Leora the good news. Whoosh! Fecking. You are a hoe. You are a hoe, and I am going to kill you. Jesus. I'm so upset right now. I can't believe that. Literally the last one. Oh. It's okay. It's okay. It is dead now. We won. My heart can stop beating quite as fast as it is. Oof, Jesus. You better be pleased with that.
You're back. Are the spiders gone?
I've dealt with your infestation. No, not yet. I just needed to get some supplies. I've dealt with your infestation.
Oh, wonderful. You're a lifesaver. Now, where was that form you wanted me to sign?
Here it is. Don't worry about that. I'm happy to help. Evelyn isn't so guileless that she'd go with number 2. Here it is.
Right. There you go. How's that?
Excellent, thank you. Just promise to keep those spiders away in future. It'll do. Excellent, thank you.
It was a pleasure. You'll go far in the circle, I bet.
Yeah, I would if I wasn't helping people to become apostates. And with that, I am just about out of time for this episode. In the next, we will get that Rod of Fire and we'll go help out Jowan. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.